Hey everyone, it's Richard Payne here, your Halifax Real Estate expert. Wanted to just shoot a quick video because it's been the end of the month and I want to let you know what's the stats and what's been going on. Even though we're still in the middle of the snow season here in Halifax, we thought we'd done after Easter, but it's still coming down. But anyway, moving on to the stats, you want to know what's hot, what's not, what's selling, what's in vogue, and everything else going on. So here's some information for you. So let's look at single family homes to start off with, because they're the ones that really drive most of the market around here. And you know, the market did pretty well. We had 313 sales, which is a 43% sale to new listing ratio. So basically, for every 10 properties that are coming on the market, we're actually selling 4. Or a better way to look at it is for every 5 properties that are coming on the market, we're selling like 2.5. So, you know, the ratio is a really good ratio right now, because we've been lower than that. We've been down in the 20% ratios, which is not a good place to be. So we're eating into that inventory, and we're down to just over 10 months inventory on the market. So we're heading into a nice downward trend. Now, that's also affected by the stuff that's going on behind me, the weather. You know, that really does influence what the buyers are doing. But the market's definitely on the change. Things are shifting. Life's getting a lot busier, which is good news. And especially if you're a seller, then it's certainly starting to look like there's signs of improvements, green shoots of everything coming along nicely. So the average price for a single family home here in Halifax was $296,000, up $5,000 from the previous month. So the averages are going up. Higher prices are actually starting to sell. 116 days on market and 96.5% sale to list price. So that's the key thing, is, you know, you're looking at really more or less 4 months on the marketplace to actually sell your home. And again, 97% sale to list price. Now, the good thing on that is that at least we're eating into the inventory here. And I kind of looked at a little bit more stats for what's hot and what's not. Now, who's hot? So in other words, who's selling fairly quickly with good inventory on the marketplace? Now, remember, 5 to 7, balanced market, down months on market. Anything more than 7, we're in the buyer's market. Less than 5, we're in sellers. So Portland Estates, Sackville, and Timberley are the 3 markets that between the 3 of them sold over 25% of the properties sold. So of the 313 that were sold, 25% were actually sold in those 3 areas. Now, the interesting thing with that, because I dug a little bit deeper to find out what's going on, is that they're also the ones where the averages are less than 100 days on market, and they're also the ones where there's less than 12 months of inventory on the market. So that tells me one good thing. First-time home buyers are starting to come out, because the average prices in there is definitely $300,000 or less. So they're starting to shift. Now, conversely, I had a look at, what's not moving a little bit? And we're into Bedford, Kingswood, Hammonds Plains, and Fall River. Higher priced properties, bigger pieces of land. You know, the snow really doesn't help with the driveways out in those areas as well, because people are more loath to go and look at them when they know they're going to be up and down a driveway in the snow and everything. But they're over $300,000. They're more rural areas, and there's more than 12 months of inventory on market for those ones. You know, some of them are up in the 16 and 17 months inventory on the market, but they're all $360,000 and above. So, you know, those are the ones where the first-time home buyers need to move first. Then they're doing the trade up, and then they're doing to the trophy home, and kind of Fall River, Bedford, Kingswood, Hammonds Plains. Those are more in the definitely trade up and trophy areas. So they're going to take a little bit longer. So that's basically what's going on in the single family homes. Condo market, well, the condo didn't fare too good. You know, the average price came down from a $300,000 last month to a $258,000 this month. Still 96% sale to list price, so still getting a good price. But the market that's really driving that is definitely Halifax South and Halifax North. And of course, we've got Clayton Park, Rockingham, as well as Bedford. And those are the markets that the condos are basically concentrated in. So those are the markets that are going to drive what's going on in those prices. Average price there, like I say, down to $258 with 127 days on market. So, you know, we're still in that 4-month area range. And then, of course, we look at the income properties, and they're just here, there, and everywhere. They're all over the place, because it takes 1 or 2 properties to actually going on. But if you're looking for more detail on that, then absolutely give me a call with the details that are coming up. So that's really the lowdown, and that's what's going on. Now, the key thing is we're still heading into that, you know, the spring hasn't really come in terms of temperature or weather, but I'm certainly seeing from the streets what's really going on is that the first-time home buyers are really starting to shift, which means it's going to be a knock-on effect for everybody else. So if you want any further information, specifics about your property, your neighborhood, your area, your street even, then I'd love to talk to you about that. And you can get hold of me by richard@richardpayne.ca or phone me 902-489-1804, because I'm here to make your real estate simple.